Some weaknesses and a little area of high pressure that's over Oklahoma that will allow for a few possible thunderstorms today. 70 degrees now, a south wind at 9 miles per hour. Dew point still at 65, so our humidity is pretty up there at 84%. Hour by hour today, 73 here in about an hour, 82 at 10 o'clock, nearly 90 by noon into 1 p.m. And then for 3 and 5 o'clock, it will be low to mid 90s with a pretty gusty south wind up to 25 miles per hour under a mostly sunny sky. So it's 69 in Minco, 73 in Norman, 73 also in Chandler, 72 Shawnee, and 74 in Kingfisher. The rest of the state, lots of 70s. Once again, nearly 80 up in Buffalo and a few upper 60s in southeast Oklahoma with a south breeze up to about almost 20 miles per hour in western Oklahoma. So it's going to be another hot and humid day. Who sees storms? When exactly today will we have those storms? That unsettled pattern takes us through the beginning of the week. Details, more of that coming up at 7:15, Dana.
See you then, Matt. Thanks. And we start this morning with breaking news. Oklahoma City fire crews responded to a house fire around 3 this morning near Southwest 29th and Agnew. When they arrived, the house was engulfed in heavy flames. They say the house is a total loss. Luckily, no one was hurt. Right now, investigators are working to determine a cause. And investigators were at Lake Thunderbird for a second day in a row after another body was discovered. Authorities believe the man is Charles French, who was reported missing in Norman last month. News 9's Kaylee Bourgeois was at the scene yesterday where the body and the truck were found.
No one has heard from 74-year-old Charles French since May 2nd, when police say he borrowed a pickup truck from a friend. Tonight, that truck was found at the bottom of Lake Thunderbird with a man's body inside. Witnesses tell us they think the truck has been there for weeks, but once they looked at it on sonar today, they called police.
Basically, the past 2 weeks we've been out here, we've been back in the boat back, and my wife felt like she's been stuck on a rock. So it feels like she was hitting something.
The OSBI came to the lake to investigate just before 5 tonight. They'll need an autopsy to determine if the body, which was found in the front of the truck, is French.
Based on the circumstances and stuff, it's going to be a pretty good guess that it is.
French's son reported him missing to Norman police in mid-May. French had recently suffered a head injury and may have been experiencing early signs of dementia. While the body hasn't yet been identified, the truck was enough for authorities to notify French's family.
He borrowed this truck from a friend in order to move some belongings from Grady County to Cleveland County.
Investigators say it's too early to know if foul play was involved. Kaylee Bourgeois, News 9.
And the USBI says they don't believe this has anything to do with the body found in Lake Thunderbird on Friday. The USBI is also doubling a reward to help solve the shooting deaths of 2 Oklahoma women. The agency is now offering $10,000. Emily Morgan and Ty Elix were found shot to death inside Morgan's car in Pittsburgh County back in 2016. Agents say they have conducted several interviews but have had no luck solving the case. They hope this reward will help someone come forward. The University of Oklahoma is making headlines as accusations come out against a former professor and donor. An open letter to the university signed by several women accuses Jon Echols of making sexual advances, stalking, and sexual coercion. OU says a review is in progress, but one former student says this doesn't ease her mind.
When someone has given so much monetarily and made so many of my dreams artistically possible through that, I feel complicit in things that happened. I feel like I rewarded from someone who may have harmed people close to me.
OU says it returns Echols' financial contributions. Northwest Oklahoma felt some shaking yesterday. The U.S. Geological Survey reports a 4.4 magnitude earthquake just before 9 Saturday morning, and we got calls from people here in the metro who felt it. The epicenter was near the town of Nash, which is northwest of Enid. So far, the Grant County Sheriff says there are no reports of damage. We're just 2 more weeks before Oklahoma voters go to the polls to make their decision on medical marijuana. Supporters of State Question 788 held a rally and panel discussion at Andrews Park in Norman yesterday. Organizers of the event said the goal is to get more people to vote on June 26th. And opponents of State Question 788 say the ballot language is too broad. Dr. Kevin Tubman is the chairman of the group. State Question 78 is not medical. In a statement to News 9, he says, quote, financially, it will tax our already burdened State Department of Health to engage in a huge undertaking in just 60 days. And President Trump is also weighing in on the medical marijuana debate. The president is signaling he is open to lifting the federal ban on recreational marijuana. While speaking to reporters Friday, he said he would probably support a bipartisan effort to lift the ban. This contradicts Attorney General Jeff Sessions' stance, which is against legalizing pot. Several kids in Norman are pouring their hearts into a lemonade stand to honor their late grandfather. The Rockhold family set up shop in their neighborhood after their grandfather passed away. His death was sudden and he didn't have any life insurance, so his grandkids are selling lemonade, hoping to raise enough money to buy him a tombstone.
I had a customer earlier who said that I touched his heart. We've all touched his heart by standing out here and raising money for him, and that he's proud of us.
If you want to run by, the family plans to sell lemonade every day until they raise $2,000. Their neighborhood is near the corner of Crawford and Frank in Norman. Still to come, the son of a famous actress is charged with attempted murder, the violent spree that landed him behind bars. Plus, President Trump is talking tough with 6 world leaders. His warning to other nations at the G7 summit. But first, David Brooks is here showing us a spin on a classic comfort food. Yeah, that's next in Made in Oklahoma.
CBD Plus is excited to offer a special discount to new customers. If it's your first visit, we'll give you 50% off our top-selling products. Go to CBDPlusUSA.com today to find a location near you. CBD Plus, the home of Colorado Cures.
In the dark. That's where Oklahoma City's career politicians want to keep you, so you won't know how they spend and waste your tax dollars. $22 billion every year. As governor, Kevin Stitt will shine a light on government spending, posting every penny of state government spending online, so you know where your taxes go, and we can cut government waste. Spending transparency. Audit every state agency. That's Kevin Stitt's plan. Kevin Stitt, Oklahoma's turnaround, starts right here, right now.
Hold on, Jill's texting me.
You have a message from Jill. Can't wait for tonight. Hands clapping, unicorn, taco, cat face with heart eyes, dancing women wearing bunny ears.
Well, Jill's excited about dinner tonight. Woman nodding head yes.
The Buick Encore with standard smartphone connectivity.
Her emoji game is strong.
Get $5,000 purchase allowance on select 2018 Buick Encore vehicles in stock.
A great time golfing.